Hi YouTube, it's Teddy. Today we're back in Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. We're doing Arid Heights. The goal of this one is to have at least 2,000 guests in your park. You must not let your park rating drop below 700 at any time, which does worry me because that's going to be a pretty hard one to do. We have to really pay attention to our paths and stuff because if guests get lost, that's not going to be good. But we are free of any financial limits, and I believe that we don't have a time limit on this either. So yeah, I know we're going to hire a bunch of handymen like out of the gate because that is pretty much a guarantee to never have bad park rating. So let's get into that one. Okay, we have hired 3 handymen. We're gonna put some food for people to buy. No, we don't need one of those yet. Let's put some drinks. And then bathroom. Oh, shoot. You know what? I just realized we don't have the advertising tab, so we cannot get more guests in the park through advertising, so we have to actually build up the park in order to attract the guests. Alright, well, let's get started on that then. Wow, okay, well, it is a big park at least, so I don't know what I'm going to do with like this little oasis area yet, but I definitely want to do something. We'll see though. Right now I'm just building a path loop to start us out. There we go. Alright, we've got our path decorations up. I want to hire at least one entertainer as well. That will help. And now we want to start building rides. We've got a Ferris wheel that's not going to attract a lot of guests, but it's something. And we don't have to worry about calculating ride prices or anything like that, so that's good as well. We do probably want to make some longer queue lines too, so we can trap people in the queue. That'd be good. Oh my god, this would be a nice place to put some boats in as well. Hell yeah. I built a monorail that goes all the way around the park and connected some more paths to it, so yay. I do want to hire more handymen though, since that counts as a second ride for the park. And now we'll hire a mechanic and another entertainer. Okay, we'll want to put up some more stalls up here. I think at this crossroads we can do a couple. Let's get building a coaster. We'll do a nice side friction coaster, so I like that one. I don't know if I want to put it there though. Maybe I'll put it out here. I'm not 100% sure how this one is going to do, but we'll find out, I suppose. In the meantime, while we wait for that to test, let's put down a thrill ride. We'll do the twist. That actually fits really well in here, so we'll do that. Okay, side friction coaster managed to not crash, so that's good. Okay, 4.37 excitement, 6.05 intensity, 3.32 nausea. Alright. It doesn't really matter the stats that much because we're not using it to make money, we're using it to attract guests, and it attracts the same amount of guests no matter what its stats are, I'm pretty sure. So it doesn't matter really, but I always read the stats out, so I did it here as well. Alright, path's built. Now we can open that one up and work on our twist as well. Alright. We built 2 new rides, which means that we have to hire 6 more handymen, 2 more entertainers, another mechanic. There we go. Okay, there's another path loop. We'll do a couple of stalls back here. Just a couple. Oh my god. Okay. Well, okay, wait, that's not good. So, fuck. Okay, so on this part, people die. Okay, so when they actually have guests on it, it goes too fast. Alright, well that's good to know. I'm gonna get rid of that then. Oh lord. That tanked our park rating, and now we have a month to recover from that. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Never mind the side friction coaster then. I am going to go with a roller coaster that does not crash quite as easily, like this wooden roller coaster. You know what? Actually, we're gonna hire more entertainers to make everybody forget about that thing that just happened. Alright, we have 3 weeks to recover our park rating. It is going up a little bit, I believe. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna build a wooden roller coaster real fast. Like, slap this one up. It's probably not gonna be anything too fancy, but yeah. Okay, there's our Woody. Like I said, not too fancy at all. I forgot the entrance again. Why do I keep doing that? We did unlock a new theme. We unlocked some space stuff, so I am going to put a couple of like little of these Martian things on it. All right, for the wooden roller coaster, we got 6.07 excitement rating at 6.83 intensity and 3.92 nausea, and we were able to recover our park rating, so that's good. While we were building that, our park rating is now at 812 or 822. Close enough. That was a close one. That was a really close one, but this one is not going to crash. I feel it in my bones. All right, next I think we're going to build the Dingy Slide. It's big and ugly, and I don't think it attracts that many guests, and there is a possibility of it crashing, but I know how to control the crashes on this one more than I do with the side friction coasters, so that's what we're going to do. I'm putting it over here because I kind of want to make like this kind of like the water parky area, I think. Yeah, actually I don't want to put it right there. I'll put it a little closer to the water. Okay. This is not going to meet the stat requirements. I'm pretty sure it's too short, but oh well. Okay, well that one crashed too. So, no Dingy Slide then either, apparently. Why, when I need to keep my park rating up, is every single ride crashing? Okay, so we're not going to do a Dingy Slide. Let's do a maze. A maze definitely won't crash. If there's a way to make the maze crash, please don't tell me. It'll break my heart. Small, simple, to the point. That one works. And because it's a ride, we of course have to hire more handymen. And maybe another entertainer. How many rides are we at now? Okay, 5. Where are you going? Get back here. Now get on the path. Thank you. At least nobody died on my Dingy Slide crash that I had earlier, because that would have been bad for the park rating. We're going to build a wooden wild mouse in here. I like that there's like a lot of small rides that I'm squeezing in here. I know that there's still a lot of the park to fill, but we've got time for that because we're only at 400 guests and we need 2,000. So I want to build a lot of small rides to kind of like encourage people to show up, because I want to build a lot of small rides really fast without like spamming down the same ride, like building like 15 Ferris wheels or whatever. This is not the optimal way to play this scenario, but it's the way I'm playing it, so. I don't know if it will have the momentum to get over this last hill. I don't think so, but I guess we will see. Yeah, no, it's definitely not going to. I might have to make that a lift hill. Yeah, no, it lost too much momentum. Well, I can make that a lift hill, no problem. That'll fix that. There we go, problem solved. Okay, 6.27 excitement, 7.67 intensity, 4.22 nausea. That's actually better than I expected on the intensity. I thought that it was probably going to be too extreme and we'd have to delete it, but we don't have to, which makes me very happy. All right, we do have the splash boats, so let's go put those where we tried to put our Dingy Slide, because those definitely won't crash. Famous last words, right? But no, I know that the splash boats don't crash. At least they should. Alright, I'll set that to testing while I build my path because I know it's going to be fine. Okay, we're in October year 1 and we have 522 guests, so by the end of year 4, if we keep up the momentum, we should have it. I do want to get faster. I do want to get there faster than year 4 though, so I think we can put up some more stalls too in this little strip here. I think that's a good place for some. There we go. Merry-go-round. Oh, we unlocked the water coaster. Cool. Forgot to hire my handyman after building the splash boats, so we have to hire more of those guys. We're at 24 now, which is great. I'm going to build the Corkscrew Coaster because I like building that one. We'll put it out here because there's not a lot going on out here. That's a little one, but it doesn't matter because having an inversion in the coaster negates all the other stat requirements. So it doesn't matter how long the Corkscrew Coaster actually is. Oh, we unlocked the Twister roller coaster. That's a really fun one. I might have to build that next. All right, stats: excitement rating 4.91, intensity 6.65, and nausea 2.80. Okay, so yeah, not the most exciting, but that's okay. And this is a really good place that we've just created for the observation tower. So we'll put that up. I called it Ceaseless Watcher, painted it black and green and set it to play horror music. If you know, you know. Okay, we're almost halfway. We're at 7:30. Let's fucking go. What's the other one I said I was gonna... Oh yeah, the Twister Coaster. And I do the water coaster too. We unlocked the water coaster first, so maybe we should do that one instead. Yeah, I'll do that one and put it over this way. Don't think I've ever built one of these before, so I'm not sure if this is good or not. Oh, there's only one boat on it? Huh, weird. How do you get more boats on it? Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, that's... Okay, well. Alright, so we need to get rid of these helixes. What the heck? I can't figure this out. Okay, it keeps putting me at that tile. Alright, so this needs to be that, and then it will be on the right tile. Okay, cool. Then we have to go down, down. Okay, now we have 2 boats. Now if we put it in continuous circuit mode, we can have 3 boats. So yeah, we'll do it that way. And I think I've been forgetting to hire my handyman. I have been. Oh, okay. Well, that one didn't work. That's good to know. Huh. 1 second. I hire my people. Let's try it in the box section mode and see if that's any better for it. I don't think it can get up this hill, so we might have to do something about this in particular. It might be because the water splash slows it down too much. Yeah, that's exactly it. Let's try that with a smaller water splash. Let's just do 1 tile of water splash. It won't be able to get up this hill either because of the water. There's too much water leading to this hill, actually. So we'll have to make this a lift hill to this section of water. Okay, yeah, now it can get over that one, but it won't be able to get over this next one. Yeah, comes to an absolute crawl. Alright, well, at least that one's an easy fix. All I have to do is go like this. Okay, now we have 3 boats and it should be functional. Should be. Keywords. We're gonna put another observation tower up while we wait for our water coaster to test. We'll call this one Wretched Thane and we'll make it brown. A little bit of red. And we'll do 1 red, 1 green. That one backwards, so that way. There we go. Alright, as the stats, oh yeah, okay, so water coaster stats, 4.32 excitement rating, 5.16 intensity, and 3.58 nausea. So not extremely good stats on that one, but that's okay. We're not going for huge stats because it doesn't matter because we can't make money off of them anyway, so. Is that a cope? Maybe, but mind your business. Alright, I've set up some more stalls as well and repainted that, and now it's open, so that's good. Alright, we're sitting at 920 guests, so we're almost halfway there. What did I say I was going to build? Oh yeah, the Twister Coaster. Let's build the Twister Coaster. Let's try not to go stupid and insane to the point where we have to delete it, but let's also try to make it a little bit cool. I think this is a good centerpiece for the park, probably. So what if I put it right in here? Okay, that is a really big one. Maybe it's not too interesting, but oh well, I tried. Let's see what the stats on it are, though. That's what I'm really interested in. It's July year 2, and we're at 1,000 guests. Yippee! Okay, so we've got super red on the positive and negative vertical Gs, but the lateral Gs are fine, which means that the intensity is fine, and we don't have to lead it. So it's 7.06 excitement, 8.46 intensity, and 4.47 nausea. So that's good. I like the abstract entrance so much, if you couldn't tell by how often I use it. I think it's one of the best looking entrances in the game, probably the best, actually. We can fit some pyramids around our big Twister Coaster, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And because this water place, we've got a couple of rides here, I don't think it would be complete if we didn't put some boats up. So let's find our boats. There we go. We'll just do the standard rowing boats and put a few of those up in here. Not being able to advertise for this is pretty brutal. I get why it's the way that it is, but also no, I don't. Because even with advertisements, it's still kind of hard to manage your park rating and make sure that it doesn't go too low, right? So especially with crowding issues, if you advertise too much too quickly, you can end up with some crowding issues that hurts your park rating. So I think it would have been fine to still allow advertisements, but whatever. What do I know about game design? I'm just putting a haunted house up because we have it, so I might as well do it. Okay, I think we can stop hiring staff for a little bit because we are in a pretty good place park rating. I believe we've been sitting close to max park rating for a while now. We're at 996, so I think that will be okay. I think we have 40 handymen and 30 entertainers, and I just hired 10 mechanics, so we should be okay. I'm gonna do this mine train ride. We can do it in here, I think. Oh, and we unlock the space reins, so we will also put those up, because those will help attract guests as well, while we wait for a wooden mine ride to test. Okay, wooden mine ride, 2.78 excitement, 3.28 intensity, and 1.82 nausea. So it looks like we missed a stat requirement on that or two, but whatever. I don't care about missing stat requirements, because that's not what we're here for right now. I think it looks cute. So it's October year 2, so it's almost the end of year 2. I think I'll build one more ride, and then I'll take a little break from this one, and then come back to it in a minute. So we'll build the junior coaster. Oh no, we still have space. Yeah, we can still put stuff here and back here. Okay, so I was gonna say, I think we're almost running out of space for more coasters, but no, we'll be fine. Oh, okay, 5.00 excitement rating, 6.80 intensity rating, 4.31. I think that might be the highest we've ever gotten the junior coaster as far as the intensity rating goes, because I didn't bank any of my turns. This looks really small, but it goes around this 5 times, and so it meets the total length stat requirement just by going around a whole bunch. I like doing junior coaster designs that are like this, that are small but go around a huge number of times to like kind of make up for how small they are. I just think they're neat. Alright, well yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll be back this tomorrow to finish up and get our last. We need a little less than 700 guests now. About 660 something. So we'll get that last little bit of guests tomorrow when I come back. Alright, we're back. OBS did not want to load for me for some reason, but here we are now. Oh, we got an award for the safest park in the country. That's nice. We want to build more rides. Let's see what we got in the gentle department. Alright, we just unlocked the Monorail Cycles, so we'll put a small one of those up, like right in here, I think. Alright, there's her cycles. Let me build the path to it. If I sound out of breath, it's because I just got done with my workout, so I'm like, ugh, I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Alright, there's that done. We just unlocked Toast Train. Alright, let's build a mini coaster, which I'm very bad at. You know what, I said we were going to do something with this area, and I've been avoiding it the whole time. So let's just put our crappy mini coaster in this area, because why not? Okay, I actually kind of like the way that turned out in a shocking turn of events. It's small, yeah, but again, we don't need it to be huge to attract guests to the park, so now I gotta build the path to it. I'm sure the stats will probably be fine. Oh, well, I can't build the path from my exit to right there. Okay, well, I'll wait for it to give me the stats, and then I'll close it back down and then put the path to it, because I know once I have the stats, it'll be fine. Okay, 4.26 excitement, 5.75 intensity, 3.78 nausea. Yeah, that's not too bad for a mini coaster. Not great, but definitely not bad by any means. And now for our next gentle ride, we'll do a small car ride in here. Oh yeah, stats on the car is 2.91 excitement, 0.58 intensity, and 0.03 nausea, so that's not bad. Alright, there we go. I have seen a couple more people say that they want more thrilling rides though, so I am going to put up another coaster. We'll do the looping coaster, and we'll make it a really big one, because that one's pretty easy to make exciting. So yeah, let's do that one. Put it here in the back of the park. Why does this have a name already? Hang on. It's saying I just built this one. But no, I didn't. This one is different. This one is different. What the hell? Okay. Well, whatever. Apparently with the 2 loops and the helix and stuff, it's similar enough that it says it's the same ride, which is stupid and dumb. So I was like, there's no way I just accidentally whipped out a pre-built coaster. But no, of course I didn't. Because the pre-built coaster is so much cooler than mine is. That would be a really crazy coincidence. I'm sure there probably is somebody who knows how to build all the existing roller coasters from scratch. Oh, my coaster is in the way. Okay, well, I should figure out how to get this exit path around this loop then. It's easy enough. I'll just go right here with it. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do something stupid and weird with this exit path, as per usual. There. I did it. I got it done. Perfect. Oh yeah, I didn't check the stats on that. Okay, excitement rating 6.30, intensity rating 6.49, and nausea 3.23. So that should be good for the people who like high intensity stuff. I should probably put some more stalls back here because I don't think there's enough. So I'll do that after I build more path loop. We've got some yummy pizza. And then of course we need stuff to drink. And then we need a bathroom, maybe another information kiosk, and we need something to buy. So we're gonna put up a souvenir stall. We're gonna go open all, I do need more benches and stuff around here. Oh, we unlocked Old West theming. That's cool. That is not what I meant to put there. Whoops. I deleted the whole path in that process. We're still maintaining close to max park rating, so that is very good. The most brutal part of this challenge is really just the waiting, and I'm gonna hire another handyman. Clean that up. I think that guy was already on his way, but whatever. Alright, we're at 1,600 guests, so not bad. Could be better though. Let's see, we unlocked another flat ride. We unlocked the spiral slide, so we can slap that on up there. Alright, time for building. More building. We're kind of running out of coasters to build. We've almost built all of them. I think this spiral coaster is the last coaster that we haven't built yet. So we'll build a spiral coaster. But where? Now, here's looking pretty sparse, so I think I'll put it over here. Okay, so if I don't put any block brakes on it, I can have 4 trains of 1 car each. If I do block brakes, I can only have 2 trains, which is weird. But they can be 3 cars each, so that's okay. But I have 3 sets of block brakes here, so that doesn't make sense. But oh well, let's test that out and see how that goes for us. Alright, 6.29 excitement rating, only 4.50 intensity. That's a really good excitement versus intensity rating. I like that. And then 2.58 nausea, so not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna do another path loop so I can connect my entrance and exit paths to that instead of having to like go all the way to my next path connection. I do like just being able to build stuff unimpeded. It is very nice. I don't have to wait for like any money or anything like that to come in. I can just build. Okay, yeah, that's a good path loop. All right, we are in September year 3 right now, so we're almost at the end of that, and we have 1,700 guests. So sometime in year 4 we'll get to our goal of 2,000. Probably halfway through year 4, I would guess. Or our observation tower got broken down and it's stuck at the top. Interesting. Oh, I just realized I don't have my financial tab, so I can't crank up the money on spending to unlock stuff faster. Arrgh, pisses me off. There's so much that like I could benefit from just having the financial tab available, you know? And we did just unlock spooky theming. Ooh, actually that's great for our spooky themed rides. Where's my spooky theming? Spooky. Alright, there's that one decorated. Now let's go do the other observation tower, which is also supposed to be a creepy little thing. Of course, you need some dead trees around it. And now we'll put this evil skull, another evil skull. Ooh, and this is a gravestone. Okay, so we can build like a little graveyard out over here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, we don't have any other coasters to build. We do have some more gentle rides that we can put in, though. We did unlock the actual car ride. The other one was vintage cars. Oh, and the fucking ghost train. Do I want to risk building the ghost train? Oh, that reminds me. Actually, we do have a thing we can build. Not the roller coaster, the side friction coaster. We can try to redeem ourselves with the side friction coaster and have it not crash. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to build one of those. Over here where it was originally. Alright, take 2 of the side friction coaster. Let's do it. I haven't built the entrance. Why do I keep forgetting that? Okay, 5.54 excitement, 6.05 intensity, 3.48 nausea. So the stats look good. Will it kill people though once they actually get on it? That is the question of the hour. Because the last time it was fine in the test, and then as soon as people got on it to ride it, that's when all of the problems started. So we're about to freaking find out. I tried to be so careful with my hills and not having it like do one of those small small hills that always mess it up. So hopefully it will be fine. Okay, it's fine. They can get back to the station without freaking dying. All right, we're all good. We did it. we fixed the side friction coaster. Let's go. I'm gonna call this one Bob the Builder because we can in fact fix it. And it's now March year 4. We're fixing to unlock another gentle ride soon, which sucks because I don't want another gentle ride. I want another big cool ride. I'm gonna put down the dodgems because they're easy to do. I don't want them there actually. Okay, they'll fit better in here. Our merry-go-round just broke down as well. So there's no jaunty music now. You might be wondering, why do you go to the trouble of coloring the dodgems cars individually when you can't even see them? And that is because I like knowing that they're colored. Even though you can't really see them through the little vein here very well, I still like to do it. It makes me happy knowing that there is some color in there. Okay, we unlocked the flying saucers. That's the gentle ride we just unlocked. That's cool. I'm gonna build these helicopters. Am I putting off building the ghost train by building anything else? Yes, absolutely. I won't apologize for it. Let's do some whimsical Wonderland theming because I like that. All right, now how many helicopters? 23 helicopters. What does that look like? I have to know. Oh my god. Okay, well, that is a lot of helicopters. We're gonna cut that down to about 15 and see what that looks like. All right, that's a slightly more reasonable amount of helicopters, I think. Probably still too many, but that's okay. I just realized I put the children's themed, like, helicopters directly across my creepy observation tower. Okay. We're about to unlock mini golf. We're not about to unlock another coaster, but all right, we're almost to the guest goal. We literally have less than 100 guests now, and so I will build the ghost train instead of putting it off any further, as much as I would like to not build the ghost train, but we will do it. I have to remember to put brakes on it so that it doesn't crash, because I do have a tendency to forget those at times. Okay, and because it's a ghost train, we do have to put some creepy things by it, like a skeleton to greet the guests who come on, and then all of our dead trees again, whatever this thing is. Some more graves, a lot of graves. This is going to be a big graveyard. All right, we have 25 cars. We don't need that many. Let's cut it down to 15, and let's test it. Okay, so, well, the ghost train crashed, but also our... Okay, yeah, alright, so ghost train does not work. Confirmed. Oh, I know why the ghost train doesn't work. I can fix that, actually. But okay, so turbocharged, however, our big coaster crashed, so that's weird. Will it tell us why? Oh, last breakdown, restraints stuck closed, and that caused it to blow up? What the hell? Alright, well, let's just reopen it. Alright, and let's go fix our ghost train while we're at it. But I do have brakes here. What the hell? Okay, well, more brakes and go down to that short. Alright, now let's test it. We're still at max park rating, so we did not lose any park rating from that crash, which is good. Our handymen are enough to have saved us there. Okay, and our ghost train is not blowing up at the part where it was blowing up before, so that's also good. We love to see it. Okay, yes, it can get back to the station. It looks like 15 is the perfect amount because that's car 1 and it just got back to the station and there's only like one other car in front of it, so that is looking good then. We succeeded in making the ghost train, and it only blew up once and there was nobody on it. It doesn't have very good stats though. It's got excitement 3.97, intensity 0.51, and nausea 0.19. I feel like it's usually higher than that, so I might have missed a stat requirement, but whatever. I have to get rid of this tree for the exit path. That sucks. Oh well. Oh my god, I didn't even finish the queue line. I could have sworn that I did that. Okay, well, there we go. I was like, wow, there's nobody in the queue line. That's because I can't get there. All right, we did unlock a couple more gentle rides. We unlocked mini golf and the Enterprise. I'm not going to put mini golf down. I will put the flying saucers and the Enterprise down though, and that should be enough to get us the last like 35 guests that we need. So there's the flying saucers. The Enterprise is a thrill ride, so it's going to be in there. I'm trying to put it in here, but oh well, it won't go in there. Okay, fine, we'll put it in here then. Whatever. All right, so those are up, so now we just have to wait basically for the guests to file in, I'm pretty sure. We did it! Okay, yes. So we are now at 2012 guests, so a little over the 2,000 mark. The goal was to have 2,000 guests in the park. You must not let your rating drop below 700 at any time, which we did. We succeeded. We did have a little scare with the park rating when our side friction coaster crashed and killed a whole bunch of people, but we did fix that now, so yay, that's good. Let me get a view of the park. Let me turn it. All right, there we go. This is a big park. This is a big park, so I have to zoom like all the way out. But yeah, there is our Arid Heights. We built every roller coaster that we had unlocked and most of the gentle rides. Not all of them, but most of them. I think there were like a couple car rides and then the mini golf that we didn't build. But yeah. And it is June year 4, so I was right. We are pretty much exactly halfway through year 4 that we got that done. So yeah, that was a fun one. And because this is so big, there's plenty of room for expansion and we don't have any financial limits on it, so we can build whatever we want. If we unlock it, I don't even know if you can unlock any other coasters because I haven't unlocked any other coasters yet. Oh yeah, the circus is completing design. Cool. Where the hell is the next coaster? It is annoying to not be able to set research type and be able to specifically set research to only do roller coasters. But oh well, maybe that's all the roller coasters we get, in which case this would not be a good one to continue because it would be boring. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more mediocre roller coasters, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.